We are now connected.
Trust you're here for a reason. Spirit called you here.
So if this video showed up for you today, it's because a major shockwave is about to hit your life. I am here to share with you an important message that your soul needs to hear before everything changes. So trust that you're here for a reason. Welcome in, my beautiful Virgo friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's call in spirit, open up this space and see what it is your soul is meant to hear today. So we're going to first start with an angel message for you first. So as you are experiencing this shock wave, your angels are coming forward, protecting you with this message, a message about success. So look at that. So the message here is your angels send good news of success on the horizon. Stay focused and you will soon see the rewards of your hard work. So if you've been wondering, if you've been waiting, know that the rewards and the success are now coming in for you. So let go of any kind of weight of worry or stress or anxiety around it. Allow yourself to be free in the knowing that the success is on its way. Okay, so let's pull a spirit animal that is also walking beside you. And what we're getting here for you is the ostrich queen. Maybe you've seen an ostrich recently. The message it brings is about miscommunication. So this is something they want you to be aware of. Be careful what you say right now, Virgo. Others may interpret your words in ways that you never meant them. And this does feel like remnants of Mercury retrograde. So Mercury retrograde is now behind us. And as we are moving through this last little bit of July into August, you're going to find this reading in August. I just feel that this is starting to now finally clear. So your spirit animals are letting you know, just be mindful of the words that you're using because they may be interpreted in a way that you weren't intending, right? So be very intentional with the words that you speak. So let's pull 3 tarot cards and see what else is coming through for you. So we are getting here is justice. Look at that. Justice is being served somewhere in your experience in the way that I feel is fair or reasonable, okay? There's something that is coming back to balance and I feel divine order is at play. So maybe it feels like life is a little out of control. It's meant to be. Be at peace here as you're going through it. So justice, and we also have the Ace of Wands. I feel that they're bringing you back to square one, back to the beginning, or it's almost like you're meant to clean the slate and start again. So I feel there's inspiration here. I'm getting motivation, a great idea, clarity. So Ace of Wands. And we also have the 4 of Pentacles. So maybe right now something might not be working out in the way that you desire. Maybe you're bummed out. And maybe you made a mistake or there's something going on here where I feel you're feeling like the energy of this card. This might not be like completely at the forefront where everyone's feeling this off of you, Virgo, but rather this is something internal. I feel fulfillment is what you're looking for. And this shock wave is, it's knocking out a layer of disappointment, a layer of not feeling aligned in a way. So this is the 4 of Pentacles. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition and you will also receive your own messages. And that is my favorite part, Virgo, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. So there is a lot happening for you right now, and they want you to uplift your spirit at this time. So over the next, I'd say 2 weeks, implementing something in your daily life that brings you a little bit of joy, Virgo. I feel this is going to be really important for you because maybe that's been missing in your life recently. And before I continue on here, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. So these cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So if you're not resonating with this reading, you can leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. Okay, so the Justice card. So the numbers that are coming through today are 11, 1, and 4. So you might be seeing these numbers around either individually or as a part of a sequence somewhere. This is just one of the many signs that Spirit is sending you that they are supporting you right now and you're exactly where you're meant to be. Okay, so the Justice card is something coming back into alignment. This is you coming back to alignment with your, I feel, OG self, like your original baseline energy. And this is where you are at peace. This is where you are content and you are happy. There's joy there. It doesn't feel like there's a lot of pressure. I feel that for some of you, it's the universe that is taking control right now because there's something here happening behind the scenes that you might not understand or you might not know just yet. I feel that things are going to make sense for you. Like you're going to find that you have a lot more clarity after you have gone through the experience you have been going through. So we've left Mercury retrograde behind. We also just had the full moon, which was in the sign of Aquarius. So these are all supporting you. Everything that is happening in the cosmos right now, Virgo. And I want you to know that there's no need to be afraid. There's no need to try to control, to rush, to fix, to resist, like whatever this is that I feel pressure around. You don't need to do that. You can actually let that go. It almost feels like a fight or flight reaction that sometimes you have because I feel you've been through a lot of experiences and it's almost like you're guarding yourself. So fight or flight. And this is what I feel you are learning to overcome through this experience, right? So the Justice card is balance. It is equilibrium. Now they're also mentioning that maybe you've been feeling emotionally like you're going through some sort of a roller coaster ride. And maybe there's an event or something happening in your life because I feel there is something contributing to the fluctuation of the way that you are emotionally feeling. And they want you to be at peace here with whatever's going on. That energy, they want you to not let it bother you. Because I do see that there's this like crossing over a boundary or it's like crossing the line. And there's this like feeling about it and not to react, but be at peace. I feel through that peace, you're going to have that clarity because it is coming in a big way and it is opening you up to a new opportunity to actually use this power because I do feel it's like a realization that you're having through this experience of setting a boundary, reinforcing it, and seeing how that shifts or shows you the things that you needed to know that you already knew but didn't have like proof. But now you're getting this like experience where it's clear as day, right? So that's information for you. It doesn't mean that you use that information. I feel that it's just knowing. And then because now you know how to navigate that. So there may be something that you are moving through right now where justice is being served through your actions. And I also am getting karma is very real. I'm hearing someone saying the word karma. Karma is definitely coming back to bite someone in the behind. I feel that that may be a term someone used and that's why I'm picking up on it. And karma is, I feel that I've experienced karma in my life where someone has done something that was unfair to me and I felt like I couldn't do anything about it. Karma did it for me. And I feel some of you also have had these kinds of experiences. So know that Spirit is backing you right now. You don't have to prove anything. You don't have to come back at anyone. I feel when you are in that peace, calm and centered, grounded in your nervous system, you are regulated, calm in your mind, calm in your heart, calm in your spirit. This is where the magic happens. This is where the justice happens. And you may have recently been seeing a lot of ones like 1111 or 111. Maybe you've been waking up at night at these times, these hours, right? So here, this whole experience you are in right now feels like an opportunity to show up in your world as the creator, as the magician of your world, and, you know, use your magic. You're being called to use your magic at this time, Virgo. And I don't know, I feel you have been feeling inspired recently. So during Mercury retrogrades always do this for me. I'm full of inspiration, and you have been seeing this in my intros recently. I'm like messing around, seeing what works, what doesn't work, and just, you know, doing what it is that I feel creatively to do and share with all of you. You're seeing it, right? So I feel this is something that you have been also feeling in your experience in some way. So, you know, I feel that you're riding this wave because this wave sparked during the last 3-4 weeks during Mercury retrograde. Yes, some of us have been going through some setbacks, some delays, and things that sometimes get in the way. But being aware that these things are there, I always find that it helps me to prepare and be aware of how I need to show up as I'm going through that turbulent energy, right? So if I'm going on a trip, I know that right now there's an energy moving through the world where I can experience delays or cancellations. So because I know that, I'm like, okay, I'm cool with that. I'm going to do it. And if that happens, I'll figure it out, right? So it's like this awareness. And because you have the awareness, you have that paintbrush, you have that blank canvas. That's the awareness, is the blank canvas. And they're showing me someone picking up the paint and finally painting what it is that you've been visualizing. So this is the beginning of everything for you. I really feel that this point, this moment for you is incredibly powerful. This is where things really change for you, Virgo. This is what I'm feeling here. And I do feel that for some of you, the energy is flipping. Maybe it's already flipped. You're picking up on this and you are adjusting accordingly. Okay, so it's really interesting because it feels like something that we have been practicing doing, this experience. Maybe you're learning to, use, and, you know, what is this that's coming in? I'm trying to give you an example. Maybe you're learning to use a new software at work. Maybe the company has integrated into something that is more updated and, you know, faster and efficient. And you're learning that. Maybe it sucks to learn it at the beginning, but the more that you're in it, the more that you practice, the more that you show up, the more that you're going to know, the more that you're going to understand. And this feels like an adjustment period in here in the Ace of Wands is, you know, being patient with yourself, but also the process. There's something that you are learning and it's not going to happen quickly. Unfortunately, Spirit wants me to be very real with you. It's not going to happen like that. It's going to take time. It's like building a muscle. And I know for some of us, it sucks hearing that. I remember when I started working out, I thought like within a couple days, I'll start seeing results, and I wasn't. And it was weeks, and then it was months. And I'm like, what the F is going on here? Like, I'm showing up every day, I'm not seeing results. But now after like 8-9 months, I'm finally starting to see results. And the thing was, I chose to just show up every day, no matter what, and continue going. I didn't have any kind of a deadline for myself. I just kind of went along, and now I'm seeing results, and it feels so good. So I feel I'm seeing a whole entire journey for you as well, where you started from point one, square one, and you've been on this journey and you're seeing the results of your energy and your efforts. So it's like you painting your world in the colors that you desire, right? This world, the reality that you live in, Virgo, is a direct reflection of you. Imagine it as a mirror in front of you. You're standing in front of the mirror, seeing yourself. Your reflection can only do what it is that you do in the mirror, in front of the mirror. So whatever is in front of the mirror is what's being reflected to you in your world. And whatever it does, the whatever's in front of the mirror, whatever it does, is what the reflection does. So this is how you are moving through your world. So I don't know if any of you have been doing mirror exercises where you're saying affirmations and speaking positive to yourself as you're looking yourself in the mirror. This is a really good exercise. Try it over the next 2 weeks and see how it works for you. So, and you know what? You might be literally being creative, painting, journaling, using your hand, your imagination. This is the energy that they want you to stay tapped into. This is the energy that is expanding and opening up your world, right? And know that Spirit is backing you. Everything is coming back to balance. So you don't have to worry and stress about these things, but rather, follow that abundance, follow that creativity. And we have the Four of Pentacles. So I'm seeing somebody here bummed out. What is it that you're bummed out about? You can share with me in the comment section below. I feel that you've achieved a lot. You've come a long way. And Spirit wants you to take a look back and see how far you've come and give yourself a pat on the back, for goodness sake. Sometimes we beat ourselves up, or sometimes we feel like we just haven't accomplished what it is that we're out to accomplish. But you have been doing that. Right? So sometimes we forget. I know in my own experience, sometimes I'm go, go, go. I'm always competing with myself. I don't know why. I just am. And, sometimes I'm like, I'm not going to do that. But then I do that, right? And I naturally am very creative. So right now, my mind is just flowing. I've got so many different ideas. I'm trying them all out, seeing what comes of it, and taking you through that process with me. So thank you so much for sharing, whether you like my intros, the music, all of that kind of stuff, Virgo. Now, there's something that you're holding on to here, Virgo. What is this? I feel you know what this is. So why is it that you're holding on to this? There's like holding on to control, trying to keep things together. Again, that flight or fight or survival mode. I sometimes feel this because I get tension in my body. Even as I'm holding this card right now, my fingers are super tight. And I become aware that I'm doing this. So I'm able to, when I notice that I'm doing this, loosen myself up. And I feel that this Four of Pentacles is being more aware. Sometimes we get caught up or we fall down the rabbit hole around something specific. And maybe this has happened to you in some way. Maybe you're just kind of down. And as you're looking around at your world, you're just noticing things that are exactly what you're feeling. Sometimes we do that. I'll look for things to confirm how I'm feeling. And when I realize, okay, why am I doing that? Because the other energy is also here, abundance, love, connection. So I start focusing on that. And then I start to see that around. And both these energies are in our lives. It's up to us what we choose to dwell in or go in or dabble in or whatever you want to call it, right? So they are encouraging you to practice gratitude. Practice gratitude, being thankful for everything that you have in your life right now, your health, your home, your family, the things that feel close to you, the things that bring your energy, your heart center to a place of overflowing. And if you feel that you don't have that in your life right now, Spirit is encouraging you to look for that, to see it around you. The energy of love is around you. You're going to see it through the people around you. Maybe there's some kids playing in a park. They're just laughing and having a great old time. That's the energy of joy that you're seeing around you. It's there. People are feeling it. You can feel it as well. And you're an incredibly powerful manifestor, Virgo. So the energy that you are emitting into your world, that is the energy you are going to see coming back to you. So when you shift your energy to being more positive, optimistic, looking for that love, not doubting, not like, sometimes we have these emotions that get in the way of what we're wanting to experience. And it's sometimes because some small little thing happens and then we hold on to it all day, right? So, and then we talk about it all day. I'm seeing conversations like maybe you had a bad day at work. Someone probably did something, right? Whatever this is. Maybe you brought it home with you, you shared it with your spouse or someone in your home, and then maybe a friend called and you're sharing it with them. That energy is now spreading, right? So what happened there, leave it there. Don't carry this around with you because it's not yours. It isn't yours. So why carry it when it doesn't belong to you? So there's something here they want you to share. They want you to become aware of, Virgo. And you are incredibly strong. I feel you've been putting a lot of effort and energy into the things that you want to see growth and success in. You are going to see that. You are someone who is very capable of creating this experience. So maybe you've created an experience for you right now, but it doesn't feel like that's what you want. That's not what you imagined it to be, or what you're doing right now is not in alignment with what you want, what you desire, but you're doing it because it's comfortable, right? So holding on to that because of whatever the reasons. They're encouraging you not to completely shift your life, but add little moments of happiness. Add little moments in your day that bring you to a place of peace and calm, where you have clarity to think. I'm getting like tunnel vision, or being so hyper focused on something that you're not able to see something else. Something else that is coming in that is tied to what you're focusing on, but it's in a different form. So you might not be recognizing it, right? So it's important that you stay open, grounded as well. This is a card, a message that, is encouraging you to really stay connected to yourself as you're moving through whatever experiences you are having. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is something a little different. Normally I will pull a card and then read the interpretation from the guidebook. But today I'm going to pull you 3 cards, and these are like news bulletins coming in for you from Spirit. These are the shock waves coming in, and each one's coming in with a message. So the first one is, in other news, Spirit wants you to allow love into your life, Virgo. The door of love and romance is open for you right now. Let your guard down and welcome it. Spirit says you deserve it. So open your arms wide, allow the love to come in. So yeah, I feel that you've been feeling these waves of love. And I don't know, maybe people have been smiling at you recently, Virgo, or someone has given you a compliment, or, someone did something nice for you, or you did something for someone else. The energy is there. So breaking news. Focus on the now, Virgo. Focus on the now. We often forget to live in the present because we are too busy dwelling on the past and then also worrying about the future. And I feel some of you have been worrying about the future. So everything is working exactly as it's meant to. Spirit says to remain in the present moment at all times. Be here at peace with your experience rather than getting caught up in yesterday and worrying about the future, worrying about tomorrow. And your third message is breaking news. Spirit says, whatever it is, let it go. Whatever it is, Virgo, let it go. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be free of worry. You deserve peace of mind. You deserve all things that serve your highest good, right? So let go of anything that is in the way of you feeling what it is that you're trying to bring into your experience. Sometimes we block ourselves because we are like, I know that I've done this before, and it sucks when we're actually blocking something in. We're aware, but we're not aware in the moment. This is how I've experienced it. And there's a lot of fear that is tied to me breaking through and actually opening myself up. So, that fear sometimes gets in the way. So it's about overcoming it, right? Walking right through it, not letting it have power. So we're going to go ahead and seal your reading now with an angel number. So this shock wave is coming in and dissolving layers of you, versions of you, things that aren't supporting you. So The angel number is 999. You are turning the page, Virgo. You are turning the page. So move on to the next thing. There is a completion that you're moving through. So you might be finding that you're finalizing things, tying up loose ends, going through that process of something that is finally completed. You've reached the finish line. So now you're leveling up and moving on to the next thing. There's an ending here. So that's very clear through this card. You are coming full circle. There's something that is happening full circle. You're going to find that you're also starting over, right? You're being asked to, start painting again, to paint on that blank canvas. And there's a lot of blue in this card. Pay attention to the blue that you're drawn to, or the blue that you may be wearing recently or seeing around you. This is another way Spirit is communicating. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed that, my family and I have lots more to share with you.
Ria and I have our helpful 14-day mindset shift and 60-day soul commitment challenge ebooks to help give you the tools to transform and grow into your best self.
You can find my special handmade intention candles made with loving care along with my other creations at Koto Create.
Hi, Tom here. Feel free to check out my spiritual health and wellness videos and more new stuff every day on Sacred Knowledge Living. And sometimes even these guys make an appearance. Take care and be calm.
Last but not least, my daughter and I have these beautiful pendant collections available at Sacred Haven. And Katomi and I are still creating videos at Sacred Oracles whenever we have time throughout the month. So you can find all the links in the description box below, and we appreciate all of your support. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry.
It's pretty close.